Woman who died for 27 minutes, wakes up with a creepy message for the world. While you might not want to think about it, everyone is going to die one day. And while death is a certainty, no one is quite sure what happens to us after we shuffle off this mortal coil. At the end of the day, anyone who knows what comes next isn't telling. One woman, however, woke up after doctors declared her deceased. Not only did she come back to life, but she claimed to have learned something unbelievable during her time on the other side. Before the video starts, please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss our videos. Tina Hines, from Phoenix, Arizona, awoke from her brush with death to scrawl a chilling message to her loved ones. It's real. She had always been healthy and was looking forward to a hike near her home with her husband Brian, but Tina collapsed as the couple was heading out. Brian dropped to the ground beside his wife, who had turned a grim purple, and started giving her CPR. The mother of four was momentarily revived, but Brian had to bring her back once more before paramedics arrived and took over. In the harrowing ambulance ride in at the hospital, the team kept losing Tina, who was resuscitated a total of 6 times before she came to in the hospital. She was intubated in hospital, but miraculously awoke. As soon as he did, she gestured for a pen and paper and wrote a chilling message to her family. In barely readable handwriting, she wrote, "It's real." When she was asked what was real, she nodded upwards, which she claims refers to heaven. It was so real, the colors were so vibrant, Tina said. She also described seeing black glowing gates and some yellow bright, like if it's the sun. Tina's niece, Maddie Johnson, even got her aunt's message tattooed on her wrist as a reminder of her own beliefs. She has shared a picture of her unusual tattoo and the unbelievable story behind why she has it on her Instagram page, which has since been liked nearly 30,000 times. She said, "A little over a year ago, my Aunt Tina, one of the most amazing, discerning, and healthy people I know, had an unexpected cardiac arrest, and according to doctors had died, and was brought back to life 4 times by my Uncle Brian and first responders before arriving to the hospital. She was put on a defibrillator, and after miraculously waking up, the first thing she did, unable to speak because she was intubated, was ask for a pen, and in my cousin's journal wrote, 'It's real.' The people in the room asked what's real, and she responded by pointing up to heaven with tears in her eyes." Tina is alive today to tell her remarkable story. Her near-death experience, known as an NDE, is not that rare. Although most people have no memory of the period during which they were technically dead, around 10 to 20% have some sort of visual or sensory episodes during the time, according to studies. Although they may seem mystical, scientists have been getting closer to finding out the truth of what happens during so-called NDEs. Once the heart stops beating, blood stops flowing to the brain eventually. But in the immediate aftermath of sudden cardiac arrest, something curious seems to happen, according to a small 2013 University of Michigan study on rats. In those first moments after the body dies, the brain is behaving as if it's very much alive, having complex thoughts, and is perhaps even hyperactive. They suspect that this burst of surprisingly organized, likely conscious brain activity may be why people have near-death visions, particularly those aligned with what they believe they will see after their lives have ended. For Tina and her family, the writing might have been cryptic, but they believe the message was clear. Heaven is a real place.